7 straight wins, one historic WTA title, and now, one of the biggest challenges of Eala's incredible North American run. Belinda Bencic, the Swiss Olympic gold medalist, is standing between Eala and an 8th consecutive victory. But there's something that makes this matchup even more fascinating. This will be the first career meeting between Eala and Belinda Bencic. Eala arrives with unbelievable momentum. Bencic arrives with experience, power, and a championship pedigree. And after Eala's exhausting 3-set battle against Katie McNally, there is one huge question hanging over this match. Can Eala recover quickly enough to take down another major opponent? Because this isn't just another match. This is a test of how far Eala has really come. Eala's incredible run. Just a short time ago, Eala was already making headlines with her breakthrough performance in Washington, D.C. She went all the way to the title and defeated Jessica Pegula in the final, becoming the first Filipino player to win a WTA Tour-level singles title. And instead of slowing down after that historic achievement, Eala kept winning. She carried that momentum directly into Toronto. And now her winning streak has reached 7 consecutive singles victories. That's not just impressive. That's a sign of confidence. Every victory creates more belief. Every difficult moment teaches her something new. And Eala is now playing with the confidence of someone who knows she belongs on the biggest stages. But her latest victory showed that this run isn't coming easily. The McNally battle changed everything. Eala's most recent match against Katie McNally was a serious test. She won the opening set 6-3, but McNally refused to disappear. The American fought back and took the second set 7-5. Even more importantly, Eala had to deal with a right foot issue after a fall during the match. Suddenly, what looked like a straightforward victory became a physical and mental battle. Eala still found a way through. She won the deciding set 6-4. And just like that, she reached the round of 16 in Toronto. But now comes an even bigger challenge. Enter Belinda Bencic. Belinda Bencic is not a player you can underestimate. She is an Olympic gold medalist. She has spent years competing at the highest level of women's tennis. And she knows exactly what it takes to handle pressure on a major stage. That's why this matchup is so intriguing. On one side, you have Eala, the rising star, the player carrying 7 straight wins, the player who has suddenly transformed from a promising young talent into one of the most talked-about names in women's tennis. On the other side, Bencic, the experienced champion who has already been through the pressure of the biggest tournaments. This is experience versus momentum, youthful energy versus established experience. And for Eala, it could be one of the biggest tests of her Toronto campaign. Why this match could be special. The most exciting part? They have never faced each other before. There is no previous head-to-head battle to rely on. No old rivalry. No history of close matches between them. That means both players will have to figure each other out from the very beginning. Eala will need to understand Bencic's rhythm. Bencic will need to understand Eala's left-handed game. And the first few games could be extremely important. Whoever settles into the match first could gain a major psychological advantage. Eala's biggest weapon, confidence. If there is one thing Eala has right now, it's confidence. 7 straight wins can change the way a player sees the court. Shots that once felt risky start feeling natural. Pressure points become opportunities. And difficult opponents become challenges instead of threats. That's exactly the kind of mindset Eala will need against Bencic. Because she can't afford to enter this match simply hoping to survive. She needs to believe she can win. And after defeating players like Jessica Pegula during her recent run, that belief is already growing. But there is one big question. Can Eala recover physically? That's the major storyline heading into this matchup. Her victory over McNally was demanding. She played 3 sets. She battled through a physical scare. And she had to dig deep mentally to close out the match. Now she faces another world-class opponent. So recovery could be just as important as strategy. If Eala arrives feeling fresh, this could become a fascinating battle. But if the previous match takes a toll, Bencic could try to exploit that immediately. That's why the opening stages could tell us a lot. What Bencic will bring. Bencic isn't going to give Eala many free opportunities. Her experience gives her the ability to stay composed when matches become complicated. And that's something Eala will have to respect. Bencic has been in situations where momentum disappears. She understands how to reset. She knows how to play through pressure. And she knows that one good stretch of tennis can completely change a match. So Eala can't simply depend on her current winning streak. She will need to create the next opportunity herself. What should fans expect? Expect a battle. Expect momentum swings. Expect pressure. And most importantly, expect two players with completely different stories fighting for the same goal. Eala wants to keep the incredible run alive. Bencic wants to stop it. And Toronto is ready for the showdown. 7 wins are already behind Eala. But the 8th one? That could be the hardest yet. Eala has already made history. She has already won her first WTA Tour singles title. She has already defeated top-level competition. And now, she has reached another major test. Belinda Bencic, Olympic champion, experienced competitor, and Eala's next obstacle in Toronto. The question isn't whether Eala can compete with the best anymore. She's already shown that she can. The question now is, how far can she actually go? Can she defeat Bencic? Can she make it 8 straight wins? And could this incredible run eventually lead to an even bigger title in Toronto? Let us know your prediction in the comments. Eala or Bencic, who wins? If you're enjoying Eala's incredible journey, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter. Because right now, Eala isn't just winning matches. She's building momentum, and the tennis world is watching.